just me, or do the samples be tasting way better as the samples than when you actually buy it? I swear, they must be secretly sneaking in some extra flavor or something, because it tasted way better when I ate it from the sample cup. You know, there's nothing like walking through a Costco or a Sam's Club if that's your style, but there's nothing like walking up and down the aisles of a Costco, feeling bored and exhausted from just being in the store for so long, when you come across a free sample of some ravioli or some chicken or whatever it is to keep you going for just a little bit longer, like, that tasted bomb. So bomb, I might just have to go back for another... What?
You can't get it.
Ma'am, I think your hand was in the way. I was trying to get another sample.
No, you can't get... You cannot get
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Bro, I don't know what it is, but there's just something about Costco samples that makes people act up. Only at Costco will you see entire groups of people swarming around carts with samples of like the most basic everyday food items, like they just discovered what food is. It could be a jug of orange juice, not even a jug, the tiniest, most sample-sized cup, and there'll still be 8 people crowded around it, looking, staring at it like, what is this? What do we have here today? Like they're cavemen discovering fire. Like, have you guys never tried orange juice before? We got Susan over here intently studying the packaging, like the sample of orange juice just opened up a whole new world for her. I swear, I'll be walking in the store, and a few aisles up, I'll just see a mob of people forming. They're blocking all passive movement. I'm thinking like, dang, what unique gourmet food item could they be serving up today? Causing all this hype, causing an actual mob to start forming in a grocery store, and then it's like a chip. Some people will just be doing too much over a tiny sample. Like, look at this news clip I found. This is a real thing that actually happened.
2 senior citizens got into a fight at a Costco over free samples. Police told the state newspaper in Columbia, South Carolina, that it started when a 72-year-old man cut ahead of a 70-year-old who was waiting for a complimentary piece of cheese. The 70-year-old says it happened again while he was waiting on a cheeseburger sample. Don't let that detail slip by. They're literally going from sample line to sample line. That led to angry words. Witnesses tell police that the Hawaiian shirt-clad alleged line cutter then hit the other man, causing his hat and glasses to fly off. The 72-year-old told police he thought the other man was about to hit him.
Bro, first of all, it's literally just a piece of cheese. I mean, even the reporter can barely keep it together. And hold up, 72 years old, and we're still cutting in lines and throwing punches, getting into full-on fights? Wait a minute, the senior center might actually be kind of lit then in that case.
Police are trying to get a hold of surveillance footage to sort this whole thing out. So far, no arrests have been made.
So far, no arrests have been made? I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but imagine you get taken to the station to get booked, someone asks you what you're there for and saying, yeah, I punched a 70-year-old at Costco over a piece of cheese. But at the same time, I can kind of understand. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still free food, which who doesn't want that? Shoot, put the right sample in front of me, you might catch me acting up too. But can we talk about some of these samples they'll be giving out? Like when they try and set up a sample cart with vitamins. Bruh, are you guys trying to get me addicted to Flintstone gummies again?
No.
Like, come on, I've been clean for like 12 years. Or even worse, I once saw a Tide Pod sample cart. Like, what is going on there? Didn't we learn our lesson with this back in 2017? I hope they have emergency room samples right next to that. You know, there's a few categories, a few types of people when it comes to the sample workers at Costco, or at any store really. The first type, and I know you all know this one, is those old sassy hairnet ladies that will lose their minds if they even sense you thinking about taking more than one sample. Like absolutely no chill at all. You go in for the second swipe, and they act like you try to walk out of the store with their whole cart. And then there's the toned down version of them. The ones that won't really say anything about it, but if you do something they disapprove of, maybe you're taking too long, maybe you go to grab more than one, they start giving you that look, staring you down with disapproval, but still don't really say anything. And sometimes they're smart too. I remember this one lady was giving out these chocolate brownies, and I couldn't help it. I just had to have a second. But I'm thinking, I'm just gonna stop by here again on my way back. You know, she'll forget about me by then. I don't want to annoy her by taking 2 in a row. But when I stopped by on my way back, bro, this lady was staring into my soul. Like, I never forget who already took a sample. Hey, don't underestimate the hairnet lady's memory. You can't be fooled. There's a good brain under that hairnet. I don't know why most of the sample people all seem to be old ladies, but then there's also the occasional dude, and they're always really calm, probably just sitting there chilling like, damn, is my shift over yet? But I noticed they always seem to be put at that one lonely, forgotten sample station that gets no visitors. For some reason, instead of being at the front of the aisle like all the others, there's always that one cart tucked at the very end of like the least busy aisle that gets stuck serving like coconut water or something. Never is it one of the old sassy hairnet ladies either. Just some chill old dude that's not gonna have a stroke when you go in to reach for a second sample. But then again, is anyone even taking seconds on coconut water in the first place? I don't know. Someone just needs to show some love to my boy in the back too, all isolated and lonely back there. Another type of worker is the complete opposite of the old sassy ladies. I remember one time in particular, there was this one sample lady that actually offered me more samples. She probably saw me eyeing it or something, and she was like, yeah, here, take another one if you want. I was like, whoa, you kind of threw me off there for a second. I wasn't really expecting that. I mean, the lady 2 aisles down was going crazy earlier, running a whole tyrannical dictatorship at her station. And then the last one you can't forget about is the information giver. You walk up to grab a sample, and they start spitting paragraphs about this has 9 grams of protein and 69 servings per package, only takes 5 minutes to cook, just bombarding you with information. Like, chill, I'm just here for the free food, and then I'm gone. And maybe back for one more, but then I'm gone for sure. I don't know, man, Costco samples. And then compare all of that to getting samples at a frozen yogurt place. I swear, those workers will sit back and watch you drain the entire machine from samples and still won't say anything.
Yeah. That's nice. I like that. That's a nice outro. But guys, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. And yeah, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.